Xenoblade Chronicles X is a truly genre-defining open-world experience that has changed the way I play an open-world game. Shout out to Nintendo for providing a review code for this game so I can give you all my thoughts on what I think is one of the best JRPGs on the Nintendo Switch. It's crazy to think that this game was released 10 years ago because I think this right here is what every game designer should be looking at as inspiration for their next big open-world project. Never has a game motivated exploration to the extreme that Xenoblade Chronicles X has, so let's take a look at why I think this is not only one of the best Xenoblade games, but one of the best games I've ever played full stop. Since its initial release on the Wii U in 2015, Xenoblade Chronicles X has been an often overlooked yet influential entry in the open world JRPG genre. While its massive, intricately designed world, deep customization, and unique storytelling elements were widely praised when it first released, its exclusivity on a less popular console meant it never reached the audience it truly deserved. Now, with the Definitive Edition, Monolith Soft has not only revitalized the game, but fundamentally altered the way we perceive open world design, player agency, and narrative structure. This remaster does more than just enhance the visuals and performance, it really changes the standards for what an open world game can be. One of the most immediate and striking elements of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition is got to be its world, the planet Mira. Unlike many open world games that rely on grounded realism, Mira is a stunningly alien environment filled with towering rock formations, amazing forest-like environments, and insanely large and just uniquely constructed creatures that roam freely all over the place. Every inch of this world feels intentionally designed to encourage exploration and full immersion. In a landscape filled with open world games with procedural generation, it's nice to see something specially crafted by the creative minds behind this game. It truly is something special to see. And unlike many other open world games that adhere to this kind of now standard Ubisoft formula of map icons and checklist objectives, Xenoblade Chronicles X fosters organic exploration. Rather than simply directing you from point A to point B, the game encourages genuine curiosity. In the Definitive Edition, you also get things like, improved lighting, textures, draw distances. All these things make the world feel more vibrant and interesting, and it just reinforces the sense that Mira is not just a playground, but just like this living, breathing ecosystem. Another remarkable aspect is the sense of scale. Mira isn't just huge in terms of landmass, it's actually very vertical. The world feels massive in every single direction, making it one of the most ambitious designs I've ever seen. You'll find yourself drawn to weird, strange rock formations or vast underground caves, the creatures the size of skyscrapers, like I said before, all without this blinking marker telling you exactly where you need to go. This is exploration at its finest, and the game is designed in pacing and structure for you to stumble upon what it is giving you very naturally. One of the most transformative aspects of Xenoblade Chronicles X is the introduction of scales, these massive mechs that allow players to traverse the world with unprecedented freedom. Unlike traditional mounts or vehicles in other games, scales fundamentally change how you interact with the environment. The ability to transition from on-foot exploration to piloting this humongous mech not only alters the sense of scale, but also introduces vertical exploration, which was clearly intentional in the world's overall design. It's crazy to think of how much work was put into accounting for the natural player progression, ultimately reaching the ability to pilot a mech and explore new areas and unlock new activities. The attention to detail is evident in every corner of this game, and I'll have to be honest, from my perspective, I know we've all done it. Prior to getting that scale, we're like climbing mountains, Elder Scrolls style, trying to scale our way up these gigantic mountaintops to reach something we're not even supposed to reach yet. And that is the great thing about this game. It not only encourages exploration, but has you dying to see what's around every corner. The Definitive Edition enhances this experience by refining the scale controls, streamlining transformations, and introducing new animations that make the transition between traversal methods more seamless. Many open world games provide tools for navigation, but few truly integrate them into the experience the way this one does. The versatility of scales also extends beyond just travel and exploration. These mechs are fully customizable, allowing you to equip different weapons, change your armor, and tweak their abilities to suit your preferred playstyle. The weight and speed of your scale can be adjusted, meaning you can fine tune it for either agility or just raw power in battle. The fact that Monolith Soft not only designed the world with vertical exploration in mind, but also ensured that these play a crucial role in both traversal and combat speaks to the sheer depth of the game's mechanics and the attention to detail in the development and design process. The gradual acquisition of scales is also a masterclass in game pacing. At first, you explore on foot, just completely shocked at the towering landscapes around you. Everything feels larger than life. It may take an eternity to reach your destination. Then you gain access to a ground-based scale, allowing you to move faster and access previously unreachable areas, unless you're like me, like I said before, just kind of maneuvering your way to them. Finally, you unlock flight, which completely changes the way you approach exploration. This sense of progression is immensely satisfying, making each milestone feel earned rather than simply handed to you, and each gradual transition changes the way you play. Most open world games struggle to balance an engaging story with freedom of exploration. Xenoblade Chronicles X takes a unique approach by embracing a more modular, non-linear storytelling structure. The main story progresses through a series of affinity missions and side quests that help flesh out the world and its inhabitants. This design allows you to engage with the narrative at your own pace while further immersing you into the world. The Definitive Edition further refines this by enhancing character interactions, adding additional dialogue options, and expanding on key narrative elements that were somewhat vague in the original release. It also introduces new quality of life features that help you keep track of quest lines, ensuring that you remain engaged in the overarching story and don't feel completely lost when new things are introduced to you. Unlike many games that may limit customization to cosmetic changes or minor stat boosts, this game offers a staggering level of control over character builds, scale configurations, and combat strategies. From weapon loadouts to class specializations, the game rewards experimentation. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down for a play session only to find myself navigating the menus for an hour, leveling up my arts, investigating different classes, customizing the looks and gear of each party member, among many other things. Oh, and did I mention you can even customize the look of the blade barracks? This was news to me, so I spent plenty of time messing around with that as well. There truly is endless customization here. The Definitive Edition even enhances all this with additional options, expanded skill trees, and improved UI that makes managing all these elements even more intuitive. This level of depth and freedom is unmatched right now and brings me back to the initial assessment. This is insane that this game was made 10 years ago. Xenoblade Chronicles X does an amazing job of embracing the potential of all of the opportunities an open world brings for exploration. Rather than filling the map with repetitive tasks or artificial barriers, the game empowers you to engage with the world on your own terms. The improvements of the Definitive Edition only amplify this effect. This makes the game even more immersive and player-focused than ever before. Unlike many modern open world games that rely on extensive quest markers, objective lists, or guided paths, Xenoblade Chronicles X invites you to explore at your own pace. You aren't constantly bombarded with notifications or overwhelmed by an excess of side activities designed merely to pad out playtime. Instead, the game trusts you to discover its secrets naturally, making every moment of exploration feel intentional. In an era where open world design just kind of feels formulaic these days, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition stands as a reminder of what true open exploration can be. It's not just about size or just about depth, it's the freedom and the thrill of discovery. This is more than just a remaster, it's actually just a complete redefinition of the genre that ultimately proves the open world RPG experience can still be something truly original. Anyway, that's it for me in this one. I put about 25 or so hours into this game so far, and I'm just scratching the surface, to be honest. I plan to do more content on this game in the near future, so be sure to let me know what other videos you'd like to see for Xenoblade. Also, let me know, are you playing Xenoblade Chronicles X right now? If so, what do you think of this huge, crazy open world? I look forward to reading all your thoughts, and until next time, I'm out.